Yo, what's good? Uh Episode 66 of Brick Shots with Billy and Tonio. Uh I'm your host, Tonio. As you can see, Billy's not in. Shout out and prayers to him. He had surgery, so praying for fast healing. Matt was in the middle of Arizona trying to make the country get better recruits, so we missing him. He might join in, he might not. But I got my dog since the good old Sheffield days out here with me. Christian, what's good with you?
Man, I'm good. Ain't too much to speak on this week. Let's get the show with my boy.
Man, hey, it feel good, man. It feel good doing some shit with my dog. So man, let's jump right into it, man. I was a little jealous. I was a little jealous, man. The show I missed, you and Billy did Christian's Corner. It was kind of cool, man. And you hit us up because normally it's a surprise, but this Christian's Corner this week you had to get ready for like last week, and I'm excited, man. So take it away.
Well, let's get to it. We ain't gonna waste too much time. Yeah, everybody, Christian's Corner. We got another draft. We did the offensive draft 2 weeks ago. Was gonna follow it up with the defensive draft last week. Now we're gonna move it to this week. Let's just get into it. We got all positions, defensive end, as picture like just drafting a whole starting lineup, basically.
Yeah.
You got two ends, two tackles, three linebackers, two corners, two safeties.
So I go first and then you pick next, or
Right. That's how we're gonna do it.
all right, bet. So on the list you had defensive tackles first, right?
D tackles first. Well, we could go D ends first.
D ends. All right.
D ends.
My first pick.
Wait, I didn't give you the list.
What list?
I got a list of the players ranging from 2000 to 2023.
Oh, I know I did my research. I know who I want.
They don't work like that.
All right, bet. Let me hear it.
All right, so you got to choose from Terrell Suggs, and we're just going off base what they did in college.
Yeah.
Terrell Suggs, Joey Bosa, David Pollock, Chase Young, Jadeveon Clowney, Daquan Bowers, either or, Chris Long, Aiden Hutchinson.
Wow. Y'all left my first pick off? That's crazy.
Who's it?
That's crazy, bro. Julius Peppers not on your list?
I didn't want to. I didn't put him on there.
All right, bet. So with my first pick, who is actually my second pick, I'm going Terrell Suggs for the defensive end on my 2000 to 2023 list. Who you got?
I'm going to roll with give me Clowney.
Damn.
You want me to read that list off to you again?
Read the list again.
So we got Joey Bosa, David Pollock, Chase Young, Daquan Bowers, Chris Long, Aiden Hutchinson.
I don't like neither one of the Michigan or Ohio State picks. I'm just playing. I'm gonna go with Daquan Bowers.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna roll with
it's a Michigan man. Let's not even prolong it.
Yeah, let me surprise you. I'm gonna go Chase Young.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad Matt not on here. He would fucking
I hate Ohio State, but hey, I can't lie. They got some talent coming out of there. So we're gonna move it to D tackles. All right, we got Gerald McCoy, Glenn Dorsey, Nick Fairley, Terrence Cody, Tommy Harris, Ndamukong Suh, Quentin Williams, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, or Vince Wilfork.
All right, so my first pick on that, I'm gonna go with the man that stepped on a lot of faces in the NFL. I'm gonna go with Big Sue, man.
Damn. Okay. And the reason the list is so long, I expected everybody to be here and everybody was on draft 2D tackle, so I had to.
Yeah. No, that
makes
list.
Give me Glenn Dorsey.
Woo, that was my second one, boy.
Yeah.
That was something magical to watch that LSU defense.
Dorsey was a problem. Hated getting panned out in the league.
Yeah. Since you hit me there, I'm gonna take Nick Fairley.
Damn, that was my next one. That's a good pick. Okay. I'm gonna go. Just give me that big body, Vince Wilfork.
Okay. Hey, panned out in the league.
Damn, I wanted Fairley. Okay. So we go to linebackers now. Dante Hightower, Patrick Willis, Manti Te'o, James Laurinaitis, Roquan Smith, Devin White, Luke Kuechly, Ray Maluga, Derek Johnson, or AJ Hawk.
So you already know I'm keeping it close to the chest. First pick.
Now, real quick, before you make your first pick, we'll go both of us 3 linebackers.
All right, bet. My first one, probably top 5 when he got to the NFL too. Ain't no probably, definitely was. Played 10 minutes up the road from me. I'm going with Pat Willis.
Okay. I respect it. I'm gonna go. Give me Devin. Give me Devin White.
I had to go again, and I'm gonna have to take Luke Kuechly.
Damn. That's a good pick. I like that. Give me Devin White. I'm gonna go second pick. Derek Johnson.
Damn. That was my third. Well, let me keep it close again. Won a couple rings for my NFL team.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go get Dante Hightower.
Yeah, hey, I like your picks. Okay, I respect it. I'm gonna go with my third pick, Ray Maluga.
I ain't mad at that. I feel like Manti Te'o shouldn't be able to be on the list.
I just was gonna ask why we neither one of us touched him.
Man, cause every time I get to do it, I'm gonna do it. Fuck Notre Dame. Yeah, I said it, Mitch. I said it. You said you had something to say about it. You always got something to say about it. Yeah, Frank. Fuck Notre Dame. Yeah, Richie. Fuck Notre Dame. Y'all best player ever faked his whole life. Fuck that man. And Notre Dame.
Or did he get finessed by another man?
Oh, he did.
And me being a Michigan fan, I'm gonna add to it. Fuck Notre Dame.
Hell yeah.
Now we'll go to cornerbacks. Tyrann Mathieu, Joe Hayden, Patrick Peterson, Desmond King, Morris Claiborne, Carlos Rogers, Antrell Roll, Jalen Ramsey, Prince Amukamara, Derek Stingley Jr., D. Milner, or Aaron Ross.
Bro, how you keep leaving the greats off the list, man?
Who that? Remember, we were ranging from 2000.
Champ Bailey, Georgia?
98.
Nah. 01, I think.
I think 98.
I don't think so. Sorry, John. I don't have the picture to post up. That's Billy. I wish I did have a picture because that'd be funny.
I need to figure that out. Because Bailey I thought was 98.
Nah, I think he was like 01. You look that up while I make the first pick and gonna kill you with taking Patrick Peterson as my first cornerback.
Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it was 98. He came out.
Oh, okay.
He missed the list by 2 years.
Okay.
But if we was going that far, I would have put Charles Woodson on there, and he was definitely my first pick.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with you got Patrick Peterson. Give me Carlos Rogers. Yeah. Carlos didn't have great stats, but that's because wasn't nobody throwing his way. And that Auburn team was hell. Cadillac, Ronnie Brown, Jason Campbell.
Well, you go there, and I'm going to go to one of the best cover men that ever played in the history of the SEC. I'm going to go and take Mo Claiborne off your hand.
All right. So you got Peterson and Claiborne.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I got Rodgers. It's already looking like yours is better than mine. Your second. I'm gonna go with and look, I guess we'll go with a slot corner too, so we can go 3 cornerbacks here.
Okay.
Give me intro roll.
And my third, let's see. My third, I'm gonna end it off with Jalen Ramsey.
Okay. I wasn't gonna touch him. I'm gonna go with give me that playmaker, Tyrann Mathieu. And I just wonder, I don't think his covering skills is great, but he gonna make plays for me somewhere in there. I kind of wanted to go Stingley, but we're gonna go Tyrann Mathieu.
I was gonna go Stingley too, but I didn't want to just run away with it.
Yeah, you probably would pull it off on my ass. We'll go safety now. This is where it get interesting. Safeties, we got Troy Polamalu, Ed Reed, Jamal Adams, Taylor Mays, Mark Barron, Roy Williams, Eric Berry, LaRon Landry, and I think most people's favorite, Sean Taylor.
Yeah, probably favorite. But I'm going to go with the best.
You can always leave him for me.
I'm going to go with Ed Reed.
Ooh.
I just
you left him on the board for me.
Who you got, Eric Berry?
No, I'm going Sean Taylor.
Oh, that's good because I'm going to round it out with Eric Berry.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and take I like that pick, but I'm going to take I'm going to take Polamalu. And I want to take Mays because he going to
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, we had a third. I'm taking Taylor Mays. He couldn't cover the shit, but Taylor was coming down hitting everything.
Hey, nowadays, he probably gonna get a couple penalties for us.
Yeah. Oh no, he going to jail. Taylor Mays
right.
Yeah.
They kicking him off the team, suspending him, and all type of shit.
I remember one play I watched. Taylor Mays hit the fucking wide receiver and the corner.
Was it that Penn State game?
I think so.
Rose Bowl, yeah. And it's crazy, he came out in the draft thinking he was gonna get drafted by Pete Carroll, but Carroll took Earl Thomas, which I guess it wasn't a bad pick.
Panned out.
Right. That's gonna wrap up Christian's Corner defensive draft. I don't know, maybe in a few weeks we might get back to another draft. Maybe it might include Julius Peppers, Champ Bailey, Charles Woodson. Yeah, I'm gonna look out for that.
Yeah, that shit was. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fun. I want y'all to look, comment, subscribe, man. Let us know who had the best draft out of me and Christian. And then go back to the previous episode when me and Matt went here and tell us who had the best draft between Christian and Billy.
Y'all let us know what it is because we got a surprise coming for the winner. So it's real important, y'all. Comment, let us know, and give us some feedback.
Definitely. All right, man. So you ready to get into what's real news right now, man?
I'm ready to get to it.
Let's get into the NBA, man. I'm gonna jump it off with the NBA Finals. I'm gonna do it like the commissioner said, and I don't want to take away from anything but the finals right now. The Heat, Hemi Buckets, and the Heat make it 1-1. How you feel about the game, Christian?
I want to say surprised, but then again, I'm not surprised. I didn't think they would get swept, but I thought Denver would take care of business both games at home. A lot of people want to say Michael Porter's the problem when nobody was saying anything when they were winning. Now they lose and he's this, he's that. No, he wasn't a defensive lockdown player, and he is inconsistent on offense. But damn, I'm not too surprised. I like what Miami did. They came out there, they let Yoke do what he got to do. Just stop the shooters, play good defense. Came out with a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And shit, Denver couldn't match it.
And I'm that's what I'm piggyback off of because Hemi ain't really have a great game. He shot terribly again.
And would you say that's the scary part?
Yeah, that is scary because he's gonna have a game where he hit a lot of shit. Like this the energy that you're talking about, man. Miami really played a team game. Let me shoot some numbers out at you. So we starting with him himself. 21, 4 boards, 9 assists though. Then you switch it to the other star on the team. Bam. 21, 9 boards, 4 assists. Hey, them numbers good from your 2 stars.
Yeah.
They if the rest of the team don't show up, that's mid, right? But let me tell you about the rest of the team. We go to Gabe Vincent shooting the lights off that joint yesterday. 23, 3, 2 steals. Kevin Love, points wasn't that good, but he got you 10 big boards. And I figured that they was gonna do that because they needed rebounds. 6 points, 10 rebounds. Then you got Strus coming in with 14, 2 boards, 6 assists. Kyle Lowry, 9 points. Duncan Robinson, 10 points. So you got the whole team contributing. It's hard when you just got Yoke doing it. If Yoke and Jamal, that ain't enough.
Right.
That Aaron Gordon shit, he was never gonna sustain that. We knew it. And I've been saying, even when they was winning, and I don't know if you remember, but I've been saying Michael Porter Jr. just ain't paying out to what he was supposed to be. Inconsistent. Michael Porter Jr. came in with the hype of being a star. Like,
now, would you say any of this not living up to the build is from that back injury?
I think so, man. We can't be that sports show to be like, oh, he just needs to be better. Hey, when you fuck your back up, that shit changes.
You kind of can speak from experience.
Exactly. That shit changed the trajectory of a lot of shit. Having this surgery, I don't feel the same. Like, can I do certain shit? Yeah, of course I can. Can I do it at the same level with the same intensity? Nah, because one wrong move, boom, I'm out again. So he's not sorry at all. He inconsistent. And he been inconsistent. So it's really scary because Denver is the clear better team, right? They're better team.
Right.
But when you give somebody like Jimmy Butler like a little ounce, bro, he'll go and take it. Like, and the Heat might not even win this series, but now that they don't won one, the shit just got way more interesting.
Yeah.
It got way more interesting, bro. And like I said, when your best player go, I think Jimmy shot some horrendous shit. Like, well, not horrendous. He shot 7 for 19.
I was gonna say game 1, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, he shot 7 for 19, which ain't terrible, but it ain't good neither, right? So when you shoot like that, he gotta have a game. Like, we done seen him have a game. So it make it kind of scary for Denver, bro. Like, because we know, like you said, we know what Yoke gonna do. Yoke give you 41, 11, and 4. That's cool. That's what Yoke been doing. Nobody was stopping that. Yoke best player in the league. He just didn't win the award, but he was the best player in the league again. But then you go back to everybody else that you need to do some shit.
Didn't do shit.
Jamal Murray, 18. Aaron Gordon, 12. KCP, 6. Michael Porter Jr., 5. Bruce Brown, 11. Jeff Green outscoring his starters with 9 points. It's just, I don't know, man. They can't afford, like, they're good, but if Yoke go off like that, and Miami, like you said last week, you didn't know Eric Spoelstra was that good of a coach. Spoelstra probably was like, hey, well, you seen it in the interview. This dude been the best player in the league for the last 2 years, best player in the world, last 2 years. He gonna do what he do. Everybody else ain't gonna do what the fuck they need to do. And they didn't. And Miami can do that. I think it was us. I don't know who I was talking to, but I told us, like, the energy Miami brings, if they can bring that scrappy energy every night, Denver might be in trouble. Yeah, Denver might be in trouble, man. Because at first, but I ain't gonna lie, I was like, man, Denver might. I ain't think they're gonna sweep them, but it might be like a blowout, something like that. It ain't. So now I'm intrigued, more intrigued about the finals, man. So we move on from that.
Well, before we move on, let me just say
Go ahead.
about that. I think this is where coaching is really going to come in key. I think we're going to find out who's better with the X's and O's because both teams tied at 1-1. Now you're going to Miami. So if Michael Malone is that coach, if he's, next level, he'll get his team prepared and we'll see how they play based off of, his coaching. So I think it's about to become a chess match.
I'm glad you said like that, Christian. I like it because you said something about Michael Malone. Hey, man, why he's still on the Lakers, man? Like, you're in the finals, you looking at pictures in the hallway talking about the Lakers, and you ain't beat the shit out of Miami the first game. Why you worried about the Lakers still, man? What is his obsession, bro? Like, I get it. You ain't getting a lot of media coverage, but Lakers, one of the two most storied franchises in NBA history. Right. Other team is Boston. What you expect? They get talked about every year. Even when they sorry, they get talked about.
And I guess that's why I bring them up. Why I keep talking? I mean, that's why you keep talking about them. You talk about the Lakers.
And then that all right. So you think it's like I'm going to get some news on me eventually?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, we ain't got to stick on it long. But sound like he just dick eating. I don't know. And then on the Lakers, we go from the Lakers talking about the Lakers superstar. Did you see the reports about Dallas was trying to get LeBron at the trade deadline?
I've seen that.
How'd you feel about that?
Wow. I don't know. Me, if I was LeBron, I don't know if I would leave LA to go play with Doncic and Kyrie. But I've heard points where it kind of makes sense. He doesn't have to carry the load. He doesn't have to be the guy. But then, everywhere Kyrie goes, it just doesn't work out. Now, it did work out in Cleveland with LeBron, but, we're talking that years ago. Both of them are in two different stages of their careers now. So, I don't know. If the move happened, I will be shocked. Hope it works out. It will somewhat make sense. If it doesn't happen, I wouldn't be shocked. And I think LeBron still has success in LA.
It's unrealistic, man. Like, it just wouldn't work. And this is what I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna go money and front office talk. If LeBron was to demand a trade to get to Dallas ain't got shit to offer LA that they would like. But because the package, it would take a package of more than this. They would have to ship off Tim Hardaway Jr., Davis Bertans, Josh Green, Jaden Hardy, the number 10 pick in the 2023 draft, and another future first to get the deal done.
And I just wouldn't be interested in that if I was LA.
That still ain't enough, bro.
No.
Like, and Dallas ain't Mark Cuban dumb, but he ain't stupid. That's a lot. That's a lot, bro. Like,
those are what bench players that's really not great bench players. So you give him away something you already don't have. The little guy, the small bench you already have, you giving that away. It's a cool, I guess, video game team to have, but as far as real life, I don't see it happening financially, and I don't think it'll work out.
Because I don't think the Lakers not interested in Kyrie either. The front office ain't. Now, and I know this ain't on the jump, but we talking about it. But I think with the whole Russell Westbrook bringing on, that shit is like the front office is just like, hey, nah, bro. Nah, we ain't doing that. It's too much, bro. Because Kyrie getting the max, he can get the max, bro. $270 million. He's not getting the max in LA.
No. Maybe he realized that. That's why he's trying to get LeBron to come out there with him.
Yeah, but I just I don't think there's no way they play again for real without them going to a mutual team of they liking. But
I think that'd be a smart move as LeBron.
No, I think LeBron retired purple and gold for real.
Yeah. So what about once Bronny comes to the league?
I was about to say unless Bronny come in the league or when Bronny come in the league. that'll be the only way, bro. Like that'll be the only way.
Yeah, I feel like he got everything he needs. He got his rings.
He gonna get
got his brand built in LA.
I know he wanna keep winning. But if the LA didn't do nothing good and they still just made the playoffs, which they should do something because they Atlanta championships with star power. They got the stars, need to go and win.
But now they got to keep the stars, or at least the role players.
Exactly. So they're gonna do something. But if he didn't win another ring, he'll get the 40K out there. I don't know. Chris Paul ain't looking too good to come back this year. He might, but the Suns trying to trade him, so he'll catch Chris Paul and assist. His numbers.
How far is he from Chris Paul?
Huh?
How far is he behind Chris Paul?
I think like 200 assists, something like that.
Damn, I didn't know it was that close.
I
didn't know it was close at all.
Sorry, John. It might be further than that. We gotta look now. But his numbers would be crazy. He'll definitely get the 40K. Put that shit way out of reach.
Do you think LA needs to bring another superstar in, or just bring in some role players?
They just need people who ain't afraid of the moment, bro. That's the only thing. They need somebody to shoot the tray really well. Like,
hey, I'm glad you said that because they talking about him going out there. Trae Young,
not him.
You ain't touching Trae.
Fuck no.
Then what would you get? LA ain't got much to give up.
Bron like 1,100 away from Chris Paul.
Okay, I thought it was a big gap.
That's a minute.
Yeah, he probably ain't catching that.
Nah, not if Chris Paul keep playing. But what I was about to say, Trae Young to LA, fuck no. They just get more liable on defense.
You're right.
Nah, man. They need the blueprint been given to everybody in the league of how to win with LeBron. 3-and-D players, a solid big. Because AD light years ahead of what Chris Bosh was. Chris Bosh probably just had more heart and didn't get injured as much. But Chris Bosh wasn't averaging 20. Billy read the numbers out to you. Chris Bosh was like in the playoffs. Chris Bosh was averaging like 13, 14.
You talking about Miami?
Yeah.
But all those big men take a lesser role for LeBron. When Kevin Love, his numbers drop.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but they won too. They got rings.
Right.
The main priority for LA needs to be drafting a big that can play center, that want to play a center that plays center, so AD can go back to the 4 and be comfortable. Because the most comfortable we seen AD was the bubble year, and that's when he had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee on the court with him at the same time. So now he don't got to guard the biggest. Now he can run and be free on defense. And now you put a 4 in a position to guard AD, he gonna cook. You get more of them lobs because it's still a big down there. Like,
right.
And then you go get shooters, bro. Like, it's shooters in the league. You just gotta find them. I know they get Troy Brown Jr., Malik Beasley, Mo Bamba. They out there, bro.
I think they need to go and get them a true point guard. It ain't got to be somebody that's giving you 20, 25 points, but somebody can really set up an offense. Like I mentioned before, I like a Mike Conley. Somebody knows how to set an offense up. Why not Conley?
I don't like that for him, bro. I don't know because I don't know. It might work because it worked with Rondo, but
because they don't need somebody that's going to dominate the ball. I don't think somebody that can set the offense up and bring quality defense.
They probably can get Chris Paul for a vet minimum, bro.
But I don't think Chris Paul going to be the answer. If he couldn't get it done in Phoenix and was getting hurt, LA's roster just about
need him to be the answer. You just need him to set the offense up, like you said.
You're right.
But
what about his durability though?
You don't play him a lot. Some of these players with the pride gotta take the Kawhi Leonard route out. Play me at the second half of the season. Y'all be good without me.
Okay, I can see that. But with doing that, don't you have to go get you another point guard that's going to play about 40, 45 games, 50 games?
You already got
him. In Russell?
And LeBron.
Well, that's what but LeBron, I'm thinking LeBron and Paul should both play at the most 50, 55 games.
Only reason why if that foot injury wouldn't have happened, we would have seen LeBron play 65 games. I'm sure of it.
But that's the thing, though. It's happening. You know, he's getting older. He's getting hurt.
I don't know.
You can't play like your Iron Man. I mean,
I just don't feel like you should go searching for that point guard that you're going to have to pay bread to. You can go get a point guard, or let people play. Everybody in the league a point guard now, for real.
True.
And Chris Paul might be the only true point guard left. You want a point guard just to set the offense up. John Wall sitting at home waiting to make $30.
But that's again, Wall stays hurt. So you gonna,
so where you gonna get a point guard from, Christian? Like you said, what? Put him out your ass, and Mike Conley not the answer.
Well, at least somebody that's gonna, stay healthy.
Who? Like I said, man, they main priorities should be a big and some shooters. And then go from there, fill in the rest of the way. Because of course, you need to re-sign Austin Reeves and you need to re-sign Rui Hachimura. Them boys are just getting better towards the end of the season.
Right. You keep building.
Give them a whole training camp, boom. But they need to sign a big and some 3 and D players immediately. Like, everybody think you gotta be a star, but nah, bro. Bro won with Shane Battier and Mike Miller. 3 and D. Not even Mike Miller. He was just a shooter. He run with Richard Jefferson and fucking Channing Frye. 3 and D. That's all I need. Get some boards. Richard Jefferson, 52 years old, still dunking on people, but I like to see it. He dunked on KD twice, same game. Hard, tough. But 3 and D. What they do? Win a ring. Cleveland, this is for you. So we've seen it. But that's all they need to do. But speaking of out of there, old injuries or people getting out of the league, hey man, how you feel about what the commissioner said when they said they had more evidence? And I defended the fuck out of y'all too.
You did.
But what you think the more evidence is?
I just think it's some more bad news. This it's further than what we thought.
Yeah, I think it's worse news.
Yeah, and I think it's just getting worse in his case. I think he really messed himself up by going to the commissioner, talking to him and telling him, hey, I won't mess up again. And he less than 6 months, he's already in another situation. I hate to be, sound like I'm the hater, but I think he needs the hammer. Give him a whole year. And not just, hey, let me punish him, but if you really want to get this guy right, give him a whole year to focus on getting himself mentally focused to get back in basketball. Because just punishing him, I don't think is going to do it. It's no different than just giving the kid a whooping, not saying why you're whooping him, or anything like that, being put on punishment and not really understanding why. Explain to him, hey, this is what you need to do if you're mentally ill, like you say. Go get some help. Take the year off. Go get some help. You come back in a year, and we'll pick back up where we are.
A year egregious. That should do something to the economy in Memphis. A year is a lot.
But I think that'll do something to his head. Hey, we're not playing. You need to be appreciative of what you got because it's millions of people that want to be in your spot.
He's still 23.
But we ain't kicking him out the league. We just give him a year to get his mental together.
Some people ain't never gonna get it together. Some people just athletes. Not saying Ja dumb. I don't think he's dumb, but bro, Derrick Rose was falling asleep on knives after trying to eat apples and shit. Like some people, hey man, that's who they is. I don't know, man. I get it. I get it for the commissioner trying to, say the face of the league, but we ain't seen him do some egregious shit before with the whole, and it's totally different with the whole Jewish shit with Kyrie. So I hope he don't jump out the window like he did with that. because he handled that totally wrong. But he Jewish, so but he handled it wrong and gave Kyrie all that time off for what? Like
and having to do all the apologies, I thought was
yeah. So
that was a little.
I hope he don't go over the top and do because over the top is a year. I think a year is over the top, Chris. I get it, but a year is crazy. A whole year is insane.
Which I agree, but I think that's what it's going to take because you try to be nice, take it easy on them. It didn't click. And, I think if it didn't click, give it some time to, die off. He went immediately back to the situation and did the exact same thing. Like, okay, now you forcing my hand. I tried to take it easy. Now you force it.
Everybody keeps saying it's the same. It's not the same. The difference is, Christian, I'm in Colorado, visiting the city. How I get a gun there? All right, I get you. Even though the gun was this big,
right?
I get it. Yeah, like that looked like I might have carried it on the plane. But if I'm at home, I'm in Memphis. I already went over the laws. It ain't no brandishing law in Tennessee. It ain't no gun you can carry open in Tennessee. All he did was got caught on social media.
Right, but that was the problem, though. Okay. This is how I'm gonna say it. Like,
I mean, so he didn't post. See, this is the difference. He didn't post that first one. The strip club leaked them images, not him.
Right. Whoa, on the first one?
Yeah.
He was recording himself on his own phone.
I thought the strip club leaked those images.
No, he put that because he posted that on his Instagram. Then the next one, his friend posted it or went live.
Yeah, that nigga dumb, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying when you say he didn't do nothing illegal and it's kind of not the same thing, but that'd be no different than if somebody, was told, let's say at the job, don't smoke. Don't come in here smelling like smoke, but they go and smoke somewhere else, still come in smelling like smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just look at it like, yeah, he was told not to, don't wave a gun on camera. And again, no matter how he did it, who recorded, he waved the gun on camera. Like, if you ain't supposed to do something, what is waving a gun and dancing to a song doing for you? I don't know. He just ain't understanding. It ain't clicking with him. I hope he can get it figured out before it's too late, but he's forcing the NBA's hand.
We'll see. The way we're gonna close the show out, it was a short show, but the way we're gonna close the show out, Chris, and it might take us a little time. I want you to give me what you think every playoff eliminated team, every team that was eliminated in the playoff should do to get better for next season. And I'll call the teams out and see what it is. So the first team we're gonna start with, because we'll go in order. First team we're gonna start with Atlanta Hawks. What you think they need to do?
The Hawks, what they need to do is who's the interim coach right now?
I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, I think they need to address that and figure out really what they want to do with Trae Young. I mean, he's not the leader, but he's the scorer a team needs. Are you going to take him out of that role of this is his team and give it to DeJounte Murray? Or, I don't know, there's a lot of chaos. I think they need to start at the top and figure out that head coach situation on if they want to keep that interim guy. Whoever it is, I think it's somebody we know, though. Hot commodity, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. But I think they got to trade John Collins for some
Collins. I like John Collins.
Yeah, bro, but Trae Young and that when they had Kevin Huerter, Trae Young and what's the center name?
Sorry. Collins.
Nah, Collins not the center. It's the other dude that wears like Schroeder. Or Schroeder.
Damn. Collins ain't this. What is he? Collins is like the forward.
Power forward. My bad. Damn, what the fuck is that dude's name? It's gonna make me mad now. Cause he played in Houston. Fuck, what's his name?
Capella.
Clint Capella and Trae Young could do screen and rolls with the easy lob all the time when you had to worry about 3 shooters on the perimeter. But with John Collins being right there, he ain't no shooter. Ain't nobody worried about him. So now you take a part of that offensive way. And they got rid of I just said his name. Kevin Herter last year.
Herter, I mean.
Yeah, they got rid of him, so you took away a shooter. You get a shooter, and boom. I think they offense ignite again. They can do more. Like you said, I don't know what they're gonna do with Trae Young, but I'm sure he a liability defense.
Yeah.
So I don't know what team that would take him. Let's see, Boston.
I think you man, I say you keep everything together and just pretty much for the most part running back. Yeah, I don't think you want to change much. I wouldn't change much. If you like, I heard people talking about getting rid of Jaylen Brown. I don't think they have to. Just figure out what the damn problem is between him and the chemistry. Like, you're not, let him know he's not that guy. You're number 2 behind Tatum. And hopefully he can accept it and understand that, because he's not a better player than Jason Tatum.
We'll argue about that on another show.
What do you think he is?
I think he carried them the year before. Jason Tatum he show up small a lot, Christian.
But now
we ain't gotta talk about that. I think they need a better playmaker or another playmaking threat. We talked about it a lot. Who kept taking the last shot for them, and we kept asking, hey, why the fuck is he taking the last shot?
Marcus Smart
every time. They don't got nobody other. If Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum off, they don't got nobody else that's gonna penetrate the lane. They ain't got nobody else that's gonna make the big shot. And you don't gotta be no superstar. They just need to be a playmaker. Somebody like a Halliburton, somebody that'll shoot that hole and just be like, yeah, I'm him too.
I like it.
And we even got an Austin Reeves, bro. Like, Austin Reeves was like, hey, I'm big. They don't got one of those over there. And I think that's what they need. Brooklyn Nets.
Oh man, they got to restart all the way over. I feel like I don't even know what. Yeah, I mean, you got Bridges, you got Cam Johnson. Yeah, they still kind of got to rebuild.
I think the biggest thing they gotta do is keep Cam Johnson.
Yeah. Well, you didn't say Bridges.
I mean, they should keep Bridges, but Cam Johnson, you definitely got to keep him. I think that's the biggest move they make. They got all them picks, but like they front office did a number. Like, they got rid of everything, but they retained a lot of shit. So we gotta see. I don't got too much.
You think Jacques Vaughn is the coach to go forward, or should they make a change?
I don't know, man. Give him another year.
Okay, I can see that.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
I don't think as much you changed there. I like what they got going. I think it was just a young team, kind of scared of the moment, didn't know what to do. Maybe bring a veteran presence in there. Maybe it ain't got to be a superstar, just somebody with some experience in the playoffs and just been through the gauntlet.
They need to find somebody to replace Evan Mobley.
Hey, you want to change it?
I mean, he don't got to get put on the team. He can go be a great bench player, but they need somebody else, bro. He looked terrible. He had fucking Mitchell Robertson locking him down. Yeah.
But now Mitchell Robinson got pretty good defense.
Yeah, but damn, every time, bro, like every time you can't do nothing for me, it's just they need somebody, bro, because Jared Allen great on defensive, but he too small, bro. They was bullying the fuck. So
He's 6'9", 240.
Something like that.
240.
That's what I think. I think they need to find another big, like just a big, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
Golden State Warriors.
Golden State got to move off Klay Thompson or diminish his role. They got to. He ain't what he used to be, offense or defense, and he's becoming a liability defensively. I think keep Draymond because he's somewhat the point guard, setting everything up, and he probably their best defender. I think you gotta find they got a lot going on. I want to talk about Jordan Poole as well. It don't seem like he want to take the role they're trying to give him, so you might have to move him. But for sure, hands down, I think they need to move off of Klay Thompson. What you got?
Main thing is they gotta make Steph Curry happy, bro. Like this dude's your franchise player. You done did everything you need, asked him of him. Make him happy, man. If that means
keeping Klay,
no. If that means, I mean, maybe if that's what he want
as a starter or just on the team,
he gonna have to start. They paying him starter money,
but he putting up starter production.
They paying Jordan Poole starter money. He don't start.
Right, but he was supposed to mold into that role. Ain't no way Klay Thompson gonna go from bad back to good. It's over.
I just feel like that shit over with. Bob Myers got out of there. Something finna happen. I think they might blow the whole joint up. I hope not for Steph case, but I feel like that might happen.
I can see that.
Let's see. Los Angeles Clippers.
Blow it up. Blow the whole thing up and rebuild from scratch. Kyrie not dependable. If he's telling the truth, he's never healthy. Paul George, he just been banged up the last few years. When he plays, he's productive. Offense and defense, he bringing it, but it's just not working. It's time to change it up.
This shit all depend on what Russ do, bro. Like if Russ decide he want to stay there, you got to figure that out. If not, find a point guard, bro. And keep everything.
Keep everything in place.
Yeah. They team not bad at all, bro.
No, but it just when can they all stay healthy and play together?
That's the thing.
And since we get 3 years into it, they can't do it. I think it's time to go and clean it. And I think Westbrook, whether he plays hard, good or not, he ain't gonna make the difference.
All right, we're going right in the same building. The Lakers. I already told you what I think they should do. I
think we both already touched on that.
The Memphis Grizzlies.
They got a lot to address. They need to figure out who's the leader in that locker room, and if it isn't Ja, get somebody in there. And I think that's the thing. It's supposed to be Ja, but he just ain't that leader, especially by example. And then you got the Dylan Brooks situation on their hands that they're getting rid of him. When I don't think he was really their problem. He didn't make things better, but he wasn't the head of the spear. And I guess with all the problems, you got to have a fall man. And it seems like he taking a lot of it. What you got?
They got to replace Dylan Brooks. He talked a lot of shit, but his shit talking did help them win some games. His defense, he was intense. That shit still worked, a fake ass, discount ass Draymond. But the Grizzlies in turmoil until they find out what the fuck gonna happen to Ja. That's when we can further elaborate on that.
So they in a bad spot?
They're in a terrible spot. If Ja is out, like you say, for the season, they might as well wrap it up. They back to mid again.
I like Desmond Bane. I hate he kind of in this shit because you don't hear him do too much talking. He just go out there and perform.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought Zaire Williams was gonna do something for him, but he injury prone too. So I don't know. Milwaukee Bucks.
They got to get younger. They too old. They got to let I'm thinking Brook Lopez. They're gonna have to let go. It's time to move off of Middleton. He ain't came back from that injury health or as good as he was before. So yeah, I'm thinking go ahead and just get younger. You keep those main pieces right there though. Who we rolling with? Giannis and
Jrue Holiday.
Jrue Holiday. You got to keep them in place.
I think they keep everybody, man, but they got to keep them for less money. Chris Middleton, just like you said, he ain't come back. He need to take a discount. Easy. Hey, man. Yeah. Look, hey, I'm gonna keep you, but I'm gonna have to pay you less money because you ain't producing. And they need Brook Lopez to come together because that team just been getting better, win the championship, go back to the playoffs, get hurt. They not sorry. It works there. I don't know if it works without Mike Budenholzer, but I think it works. So you keep them together, man. Less money. Nah, I ain't mad at it.
They'll be willing to take that money cut, that pay cut.
You said what now?
Think they'll be willing to take a pay cut?
Should.
If they all about winning, they will. But I don't think they'll be. They got miles.
I feel like that team ain't really like. I don't think they personalities that big or egos that big. Whereas, hey, fuck winning. I just want the bag. I don't think they got nobody on the team like that for real. If you look at them,
yeah, so right.
They will be like, oh, $6 million less. Shit, still some millions. Let's win something. Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards. I think they I keep everything in place. Just a young team. Edwards kind of took a slump from him a year ago, but I think he bounced back. I think this is I don't think you can move Gobert. They're not gonna move him because of how much they gave to give him. So I think you just keep everything in play and see
I think the Warriors in Minnesota should trade Gobert and Poole. Money even out. The Warriors get the defensive center that they've been looking for, and Ant get another shooter, and he can go out there and be the shooter he want to be, away from under Steph and Clay.
I like that, but then Gobert bringing same thing that they had, which they were saying was a problem offensively. That
Well, Wiseman?
No, with the other guy, rebound guy. You know, always getting rebounds. Go ahead and say it. What is it?
Sorry, John. I know who you talking about, Looney.
Looney. He bringing the same or less offensively, and that was the problem. No scoring from the front.
But he bringing way more defensively.
Right? Yeah.
Way more. They got cooked by centers in the playoff.
Yeah. I like we bring defense. I just don't like how he don't bring nothing to that front court scoring.
I mean, realistically, bro, what center have we seen them have that was like, I'm gonna go get 30 tonight?
Well, no, I don't think 30, but get you a center that can give you double-digit points, give you 12, maybe
11.
Looney?
No, Gobert.
Yeah, I think in that offense, Golden State, ain't no plays called for him. They ain't kicking it down low for him to do anything. He gonna have to get them purely off of rebounds, putbacks.
I mean, he'll get a few of them. He ain't little. New York.
I think Jay Randall got to go. I think you got to get a score. I ain't even gonna say a score. You got to get somebody to pair up with Brunson. It got to be some type of talent.
I think you're wrong. I think you keep Julius Randle, but you are right about them needing a shooter, i.e. Seth Curry. Bring in Seth Curry. Let me get a knockdown shooter. Seth, please go to the Lakers, though.
And then that's up for a cheap cost. You ain't got to break the bank for him.
Yeah. Philly.
Move off Harden. Let Tyrese Maxey move into that next man up, bro. Let him turn into that star. I feel like he can be. I think you got to move out hard enough. And you got the MVP right there, so you could build around that. He just ain't as dominant as we want him to be when it's time to be.
Well, I was about to say, you saying James Harden, he don't care about basketball that much, man. He know he good as fuck. He'll start, bro, like to the people. And I ain't mad at him for that because he's still gonna give you. But I ain't saying he's not professional and won't give you, but hey, this shit don't bother him at all, man. James Harden, he trying to get to the Met Gala and shit, man.
And that's the problem. It don't matter to him. Like, damn, come on, man. The rest of us trying to win something.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying, like I said, I don't think he don't care as far as he ain't gonna go out there and give it his all because he play hard, but he ain't going in the off season like, fuck, I need to switch this up. He's coming back next season, James Harden. So yeah, that's that. I think they might need to blow the process up, bro.
Yeah.
I think they might need to move on from James Harden, Tobias Harris, all them.
Now, do you just not sign Tobias or you trade him?
Trade him. Somebody will take Tobias off your hand.
I like Tobias. They just got get some shooters if they give him up.
I do think it should be the Maxey and Embiid show going forward, though.
I agree.
Phoenix got
to get a bench. That's it.
Yeah,
get a bench. Everything else is lined up. Get you a bench, and y'all be good to go.
Yeah, I don't know how they get the bench though. So,
manipulate that cap and figure it out.
Or trade DeAndre Ayton for 2 or 3 pieces.
One of them got to be a starter though.
That's
if
fine.
you give enough Ayton, you got to get a starter back.
That's fine. You get rid of Ayton. Let's see. Sacramento King.
Don't touch nothing. Just add. Y'all develop on what y'all did last season. Don't touch nothing. Get rid of any pieces. Just add to everything. Bring in another 1 or 2 bench players, and yeah, I don't think they need to touch anything. Young core, you got a good 5. Y'all pretty solid. Davion Mitchell coming off the bench too. I like
it. They suck defensively. They got to get better defensively. I don't know how. Because
and I don't think they really gonna be able to without touching their core pieces. And I'll say, y'all's offense makes up for it. So Suns used to do it. What is it, D'Antoni? His offense used to do it. So Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah.
So maybe they rolling in that direction. But I don't get it because Mike Brown's a defensive guy. So maybe he'll be able to give him another offseason with these guys and they can.
Sabonis too little. He ain't gonna be able to on the dribble. Like they taking him out the dribble.
Maybe they pick up Julius Randle.
I mean, because they had the number 1 offense in the league, but you gotta have a little defense, man.
Can't outscore everybody.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they can get something for Harrison Barnes. He's gonna be a free agent. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see, bro. But that's all the playoff teams, man. Like I said, fans, this is a show for the fans. So come in again, like you said, Christian. We me, Billy, Christian, and Matt got something special coming from y'all, man. Y'all come in, man. Share this shit. Christian, it's been another good show, bro. Another good show, man.
We had 2 of our brothers missing, but they'll be back and we'll be back in business.
Yeah. But man, you got anything else, Christian?
I ain't got nothing else. Y'all just comment on these drafts to the offense draft a few weeks ago. This week we really looking for those comments and feedbacks.
Hey man, hey, like I said, like, share, subscribe. I've been your host, Tonio, and this is your other host, Christian, man. Y'all be easy out there, man.